Sunday 30th of November 2025. It's the last day of autumn, and you can certainly tell that it's pretty cold. Temperatures around 3 degrees. There's probably that's it, there's still a bit of frost in the shady areas, so yeah, it's a chilly one. But look at this. Absolutely beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. I've just parked up in the village of Little Brington in Northamptonshire, and I'm just setting off on another one of my small hikes. Let's go. You're welcome.
I can't see you because the sun's so low.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Just had a bit of a bolt with some cyclists, so
Oh, really? Okay.
watch out as they go past.
Yeah, yeah.
Right of you, but the sun's that low, they just can't
Nah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
I'm having a job to see as well, thank you.
Oh, you okay?
Enjoy your walk.
Yeah, take care.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. The sun's warming my back up lovely. It was great. Yeah, welcome back. I'm back out on another one of my short hikes. Yeah, as I say, 30th of November, so this is the last day of autumn. And yeah, it's really crisp. It's after a mild autumn so far. Last sort of week or so, the weather has changed. We've had like our first sort of cold snap sort of last week. We had a little dust in the snow where we are, but nothing major. Yeah, it's hardly any snow. But further north, they have quite a lot of snow. But we have had some nice sort of crisp, sunny, frosty days, which is lovely. So yeah, since my last video, the weather has turned, and yeah, today's another one of those beautiful, crisp, sunny days. So yeah, I can't believe we're into winter tomorrow. It's absolutely flown by. So yeah, we're sort of approaching that time of year where, you know, it's the shortest day of the year in a matter of weeks. So the sun doesn't really get that high up in the sky at the moment. So, but what that does produce is those lovely long shadows across the countryside from the sun, and that is. So it's just perfect to come out on a walk and sort of take it all in. So yeah, this walk is going to be around about 15 kilometres. So that's what, between 9 and 10 miles, I think. On my last video, somebody commented on it and said, "How come you use kilometres and not miles?" Which is a good point. And to be fair, the app I use to map my walks, I use it for my running as well. It's called Map My Run. It just, using the GPS, it just like calculates the distance and like the steps you. The step count, calories you burn, the distance you've travelled, you know, the time and that. So that's the app I use, and I've always just set it to kilometres. So yes, that's why I use kilometres really. And also, I find with the big adventures, kilometres, it kind of gives you that sense of journey. Like you clock up more kilometres than miles. So it just kind of, yeah, it's just one of those things. I just use kilometres. So that answers that one. So yeah, 15 kilometres. So yeah, I've parked up in the village of Little Brington, which is back up there now, and I'm heading down this track, and I'm going to get on a single track road, which is going to take me to the village of Whilton, and then I'm back out into the footpaths, heading down towards a landmark called Glassthorpe Hill. I'm going to stop on top of Glassthorpe Hill and have a bite to eat, and and then it's walk back to Little Brington, back to the car. So I think this walk is going to be lovely, because with this lovely sort of features blue sky, the light. We're just starting to get the crops come through in the fields, so it looks so vibrant and lush. And some of the countryside I'm going to pass through is like going to be rolling hills and stuff and fields. It's going to look spectacular at times during this walk. So it's I think this is a perfect walk for this time of year and this sort of day, these conditions. So it will be a good one. So so this will wrap up the autumn walks. And as I said, I can't believe we're into December tomorrow. The year's absolutely flown by. And we're starting to get all that festive build up now. It's I love this time of year. And I've got 3 weeks left at work, and then I've got 3 weeks off, which is going to be epic. That's the advantages of being self-employed. You can just sort of say what time you want off, as long as you budget for it. It's all good. So yeah, I break up on the 19th of December. I don't go back to work till like the middle of January, so that's going to be fantastic. Proper bit of time off. So yeah, I'm probably going to get on quite a few walks during those 3 weeks, which will be good. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. And yeah, this time of year it's great. Everybody starts putting all their outdoor Christmas lights up. And when I'm driving home from work, I've certainly noticed it this week. It's kind of already getting dark. Well, it is pretty much dark by the time I'm driving home. And then you go for all the villages and everyone's got their Christmas lights up and stuff. It's great. I love it. It's so cosy. And yeah, I love all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is a great time of year. And in general, it's just a great time of year, and it's just great to be heading out on these walks still. I mean, yeah, they are shorter walks compared to my summer ones, which go on all day, 30 plus miles and whatnot, but I am enjoying these short ones so far. I think this is the third one I've done in November, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's good that although we're into the winter, I'm still continuing these hikes and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited for this short hike, so I'll bring you back shortly. Just passed through the village of Whilton. Yeah, nice little village that, very charming. There's actually, just outside of Whilton, there's a really cool go-kart track. Whilton, I guess it's just called Whilton karting or Whilton mill karting, something like that. But yeah, it's cool go-kart track. I can actually hear some karts going around there now. It might be the mini motorbikes, because I know that they hold those events down there as well. But yeah, cool little track there. I used to go there quite often till about 10, 15 years ago. Don't go as much these days. Although, yeah, to be fair, I think the last time I went there was 2021 maybe. Quite expensive, but really good fun. So yeah, anyway, I've just come out of Whilton and I'm heading up this way. I think I'm trying to find like, the footpath. I know there's a footpath. I can see the sty just up there, but that's going back towards Little Brington. I don't want to do that. I want to go this way towards the Glassthorpe Hill. I've just looked on the map and the footpaths kind of veer off. So this is the one I want to be on. I'm just trying to find a way through. There's a fence coming up. Oh, I think I can see a little gate. So yeah, I think I'm on the right track. Just wanted to make sure I made a wrong turn there and end up where I don't want to go. But it's yeah, I'm really enjoying this walk so far. I'm actually sweating. I've perhaps got too much winter wear on, I don't know. But I'd rather be too hot than too cold. Ah yeah, here's a gap in the fence, on the right track. Yeah, when I first started to walk, it was quite breezy, but it's starting to die down now. They did say on the weather forecast that as the day progresses, that the wind is going to die down. So that's good. I've got the wind muffler on the mic to cut out any of that annoying. Can't be doing with that on the videos. So yeah, it's all good anyway. Wow. Let's pass through this gate. I'll show you this tree. Is it willow? Look at that in the sun coming through it. That's gorgeous. What a beautiful day. Just climbing up this side of the valley, and the fields are going to be briefly interrupted by a road here, which I'm going to cross over, and then that road goes along the top of this ridge line, and then I'm going to start going back down the other side of the valley. So it's getting quite hilly around this part of Northamptonshire. It's lovely. I've never walked down these footpaths here. And it was a few weeks ago. What were we doing? We were bringing our kittens back from the vet. They'd had their operation, and we came down this road and I saw these footpath signs, and every time I'm out on the drive and I see like a footpath sign alongside the road, I'm always curious, like, where's that go? Can I link it up to a potential walk? So when I passed these with these views, I thought I've got to link this up somehow, make a walk out of it. So yeah, I'm just about to pass through now. So quite a busy road. If you follow this road, that will take you down into down towards Dustin. It's on the outskirts of Northampton. But here we go. Just cross over. Look at this, man. That's what it's all about. Look at it. Just open fields, rolling hills. Absolutely stunning. Yes, lovely stuff. as I said earlier, it's starting to get proper sort of hilly around this part of Northamptonshire. It's beautiful. And yeah, we've got the crops coming through. So like for the last few months, the fields, because they've been ploughed after the harvest, they've been quite drab looking, whereas now just starting to get the first of the crops come through. So it's like, yeah, lush green, and then with the blue sky, it's superb. You can actually see, where is it? This is quite hard because I'm looking at it through this little screen. You're probably watching this on your laptop, so you can see it clear as anything, whereas I'm looking through my little screen, so I'm trying to locate it. But over, it's in between the pylons, so I think it could be there. That is Glassthorpe Hill. That's where I'm heading. So I'm going to head towards the village of Flore, and then yeah, footpath's going to take me across the Glassthorpe Hill over there, I think. Yeah, that's where I'll stop for a bite to eat, and then yeah, back up the fields towards Little Brington. Lovely walk. Seven and a half kilometres into the walk now. It's just gone 1 o'clock. I've come off the fields momentarily. I'm walking down this country road into the village of Flore. If you look over here, just there, that's Glassthorpe Hill. So once I get through Flore, I'm heading up to there, as I said earlier. Oh, it's a beautiful day. I'm actually, yeah, as I said earlier, I'm sweating a little bit. Temperature's probably around 5 degrees at the moment, but it's amazing, isn't it? Even as we like go into the winter months and it's, you know, cold and that, you come out and do some exercise, out on a walk, whatnot, and you still sweat just like it's the summer. It's yeah, glorious day. A bit of cloud forming, but it's largely still blue sky, so that's nice. You can hear that traffic. That's the that's from the M1. I think I'm about to walk over it, just a bit further down this road, just before I get to Flore. I'll push on. Good afternoon, ladies. Hello. So there's a lot going on here. Firstly there's sheep running towards me, and then got the road in the centre screen there, that's the A45. And the road behind that, the busier one, is the M1 motorway. And then behind there, that's Glassthorpe Hill. That's where I'm heading. So I'm going to walk down this footpath. And then there's a tunnel that goes under those two roads, I assume. And then, yeah, up to Glassthorpe Hill. Are you interested? Yeah, I thought so. Busy road, the M1. One of our main motorways here in England. So yeah, this way is heading south. I'll take it down to London. And then up this way. Going up north. I don't know actually where take you up to Leeds, I can't remember. But yeah, right up the spine of England. Busy road. And the way down! Woo! And now underneath the M1. Well, tonight, thank God it's them instead of you. Not quite as long as the spooky tunnels that I walked through on my last hike. Go back and watch that video. Some old railroad tunnels, they're like 400 plus metres long. Very spooky. There's a church spire in the centre of the screen there. That's the church at Little Brington. So we're heading there shortly. Look how dark it's got. I said the weather forecast, it said blue sky all day, but that's quite threatening. I haven't got the waterproofs or anything because yeah, they said sunshine all day, so hopefully we won't get any rain. Quite funny, a bit further back I saw these black things in the field and I thought they were big black cows. I got a bit worried, but they're not, they're just hay bales wrapped in some black plastic. So yeah, over here, this is Glassthorpe Hill. So pretty much at the bottom of it now. I'm not actually sure if there is a footpath going up there. I know there's a footpath that goes up the side round there, but I'd like to go up this sort of steeper section if I can. So I'll look, when I get to the end of this track, I'll look on the footpath map.co.uk and see where the footpath takes us. Bring you back shortly. Awesome, yes, we can go up. There's a footpath. Goes up here. It's fenced off though, so I don't think you can actually go up to there, but we'll see, maybe we can. Apparently there is a trig point up there somewhere. So yeah, I'll have a look when I get towards the top, but yeah, the climb has started. Hello. I'm at the top of Glassthorpe Hill. It's check out those views, man. That's epic. Yes, so yeah, the footpath comes at the side of Glassthorpe Hill, and then yeah, goes through there. So yeah, you can't. This is a sheep field over here, but I've just stepped over the fence just so I can have my food and a bit of sunshine because there's a tree here. So the footpath's a bit in the shaded area. So yeah, I've just come here. Just I'm only going to be about 5-10 minutes. Quick bite to eat, and then I'll push on. But quality views, isn't it? So yeah, Glassthorpe Hill, 8,000 metres above sea level. I'm only joking. It's probably more, 8,000 millimetres, but no, still, tell you what, I took my breath away. Climb up there, yeah, got the old heart rate going, so it is a bit of a climb, but yeah, great views. So I'm gonna have a bite to eat. On the menu today, gone for the healthy option. I got a nice wedge of farmer's cake. I'd like to say this cake was lovely made by a farmer's wife in the farm, in the old oven, but bought it from Morrison's. I've just had my food and I'll be setting off shortly. Don't worry, I didn't just have the farmer's cake. I had a banana, plum and some oat biscuits, so there was some healthy stuff in there. I'm just taking in the views one last time. It's absolutely stunning. Part of Northamptonshire. And as we're approaching the end of the year, you naturally become quite reflective, don't you? And I'm just stood here looking at these views and I'm sort of like looking out over the scenery here. And I'm remembering back to some walks. What were they called? One was called Gratitude and the other one was called Birthday Hike. And in the centre of the screen, that's Haygate's Flour Mill. And on both of those walks, I came down on the footpath past Haygate's Mill from, if you look behind Haygate's, there's a field there, way in the distance, which is at Gayton. And that was the halfway point of both of those walks. There's a bench on top of that field. I stopped there and had my lunch up there and then just came down the countryside and then back to Gilsborough, which is over this way somewhere. So yeah, I'm just reflecting on those walks. That was, one of them was in end of May and the other was in middle of June. So just a lovely time of year, isn't it, where everything's full of life and stuff. And then I was like looking over here in the trees in the centre of the screen there. They're the trees. I was on a walk called Heatwave Over and I had to take shelter underneath those trees because we'd had a hot period, and then on the day I was out on that walk, the heavens opened, it lashed it down, so I had to take shelter in those trees. Yeah, Heatwave Over, that walk was cool. So yeah, I'm just reflecting on the hikes that I've been on this year, looking out over the scenery and stuff, and it's yeah, it's lovely. It's been some fantastic adventures this year, and just reflecting just gets that excitement and enthusiasm going for next year's adventures. I'm really looking forward to them. But anyway, I'll be setting off shortly. Right, apologies to the farmer, but I'm just progressing further into the sheep field on Glassthorpe Hill because I would just like to find the trig point. There is one up here somewhere, so it'd be nice just to see it. Yeah, sorry farmer. Is this it? I've not found it. It's in the hedge, so I can't quite get to it. But, yeah, there it is. There it is, through the hedge. That's the trig point of Glassthorpe Hill. Nice. Goodbye Glassthorpe Hill. I'm heading this way, back to Little Brington. It had to happen at some point on one of my hikes, didn't it? But this next field I'm going into, there's cows. Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's see what sort we've got here. That's all good. They actually couldn't give a monkeys about me being in their field. They're the sort of cows we like. Just over 14 kilometres into the walk now. It's about 3:30, so the sun's actually setting in about 25 minutes. That's the beauty of this time of year. The days are so short. It's the shadows are very long now. She's getting low in the sky. Yes, but to be fair, Little Brington's just up there, about another kilometre or two, so closing stages of the walk now. Just walking down this footpath back to the village. I love this footpath. When before me and Lindsay moved to Guilsborough, we lived in St Crispin, which is kind of like a suburb just on the outskirts of Northampton, next to Dustin. And because it was a nice area, but it was just, you kind of weren't out in the countryside, so to speak. So I used to drive from St Crispin to a Little Brington. I could get there in like under 10 minutes, and then I'd just come down this footpath. Just go down sort of bottom of Glassthorpe Hill and then back up. Used to take me about an hour or so. And I used to do that a couple of times a week, particularly in like the summer months. You come down like 8 o'clock on a summer evening. Just walking down here, it was so beautiful, and it was just nice to have that kind of bit of countryside so close to home. But yeah, like I say, that was before we moved to Guilsborough. Now we're in the country. We actually live out in the countryside, so it's lovely. I can walk out my door and I'm in the countryside already. But nice memories of our time before we moved over to Guilsborough. So yeah, closing stages now. Not too far to go. The sun is setting. Not even 4 o'clock. It's so. Personally, I think we're positioned so perfectly on the globe, United Kingdom. we're in a like perfect position where we just get, it's not so extreme like, you know, this time of year, the sun's setting before 4 o'clock. In 6 months' time, in June, it'll be setting like in about another 6 hours, like 9:30 or something. I just love that we get these really short days, but not so short that it's like just dark the whole time, like the further north you go, like in Iceland and stuff. I just think it's perfect, and we get real defined seasons as well, don't we? If you go to some places like near the equator, they have a monsoon season, and that's it. It's just warm and humid pretty much the whole time, the rest of the year. I love that we just get this, you know, it's ever changing, isn't it? It's lovely. All the seasons are so clearly defined. The only thing I do miss, you know, we just don't get as much snow as we used to when I was a kid. You could guarantee every winter you'd have at least a couple of days of decent snow, but we don't get as much these days, which that's really a downside. But apart from that, I just love these contrasts, like the long days, the short days, the seasons and all their qualities. It's brilliant. Absolutely love it. Hey, it was slipping. Yeah, I'm pretty much at Little Brington. Oh, it's just the top of this climb. So yeah, I'll wrap this video up. Thanks for watching. I must say, I've absolutely loved this one. I really have. I'm at my best physically and mentally in like the spring, summer, early autumn months, and with these hikes that I'd planned in the off season, shall we call it, you know, the winter. I wasn't sure if I'd enjoy them as much, but the 3 I've been out on so far this month, absolutely love them. I mean, this one in particular, I really enjoy this walk. The landscape, although there's no leaves in the trees, it just looks stunning, you know, with these crops just coming through, like the lush greens and like the blue sky. It's been absolutely fabulous, and the long shadows from the low sun, brilliant. Absolutely love this one. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm really pleased. Like my last video, which was called, I can't remember what it's called now. What did I call it? Hey, I'm slipping again. It was called Winter is Coming. That's it. That actually took off a bit on YouTube. I had a lot of views on that. I mean, my average video gets 40, 50 views, a couple of likes. Some get even lower than that. Some only get like 15 views maybe. But the last one, that got like 1,300 views, which I was well chuffed with. Yeah, like 35 likes maybe, a few comments. Really good. I mean, I'm not chasing that kind of stuff on YouTube. I haven't set this channel up because I want to be a YouTube sensation and all that. I literally just do these videos mainly for me. For example, like especially this time of year where I'm not really going out. 10% batteries are going to cut out. Yeah, well, I'm not going out as much. Well, I usually wouldn't go out as much. This year I am. But yeah, during the winter months, it's nice to just look back over some of my videos what I've put on YouTube of like the summer hikes and stuff when it's lovely to be outside. So yeah, I was at work the other day, and I, you know, because I'm in the construction trade, I had my hour's lunch in my car, so I was just sitting there, and it was a bit of a gloomy day, so I just put one of my videos on what I recorded in June called Birthday Hike. Really good, cool video. Just watched it, it just made me feel better, you know. I just got excited, like next year, you know, get to do that again when the spring and summer returns and whatnot. So that's the main reason why I started doing these videos in the first place. But if other people enjoy them, that's just a bonus. So yeah, so I was really pleased with the last video. That's the first kind of video that's just got latched onto an algorithm, which was really cool. So yes, that's it for autumn. The autumn hikes, game over. And now we're into December and the winter hikes, so the days are going to be really short and cold. But yeah, I'm sure we can have some great adventures. So yeah, as I say, I finish work on the 19th of December for 3 weeks. So perhaps before I get to the 19th, I might go out on one, maybe 2 of these shorter ones again. And then during my 3 weeks off, I'm sure I'll be heading out on a handful of walks. So yes, it's going to be a lovely end to the year. And I'm really excited to have some time off work and relax. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. completato.
Oh no, the selfie stick fell over again.